Okay, so I had this client the other day that had some hip pain. Turns out I have some hip pain too, so I'm going to teach you how to fix, alleviate, help that hip pain, but also kind of just go through like the whole root of everything, because we want to fix the root of the issue, not just the symptoms. So I'm going to teach you how to fix the root cause, which was causing that issue in the first place. So number one, with the shoulders, although it does have something to do with the lower region, everything, you want to keep your shoulders in external rotation. So we shouldn't be like this, hopefully not like this, especially at the desk, but pretty much anything you do pressing overhead or pressing in front of you, you're going to want to have your shoulders in external rotation. And that also goes for pull-ups, because you're retracting your scapula. Hopefully that makes sense. So the first thing we can do is we can do some of this unwinding and hopefully undo some of this damage that sitting for too long, standing for too long causes. So the first stretch is going to be a banded stretch. You're going to attach the band to a rack and you're basically pulling laterally. So to the side, you can also be in front so it can pull behind you as well. And what this does is it distracts the joint and it basically mimics what a physio, potentially a chiropractor could do on you, and you're doing this yourself. So you don't have to pay the physical therapist or chiropractor to do this for you. So I would hunt for areas when you're doing this and your foot is crossing over that knee here, and you're basically just digging as far as you can, as far as it's comfortable, and probably sit here for 2 minutes, maybe more, depending on your pain level or how much your muscles need to be stretched. The time will determine that. What you do to one side, make sure you do to the other side, even if it doesn't hurt. So the first thing when fixing the hip issue, I have hip pain, I'm sitting all day, or when I sit down it hurts, when I stand up it hurts, those kind of complaints. People come to me for pains, and what a physical therapist can't fix, I can probably help them fix, or at least I try my best to. So when it comes to the hips, you want to think about, do I have the internal rotation, but do I also have the external rotation? So can you warm up like this? Can you have the knee where you can press it to the ground without any pain? And do you have the external rotation? So your knee, or your foot, should be able to hopefully rotate outwards. So from here, rotate outwards, hopefully 45 degrees. I know that's kind of hard. That might hurt when you get right here. But that joint, that ball joint that's in your hip, was meant to go 45 degrees and probably a little bit further. Now, when it comes to the hips, the same kind of thing applies, where when you're sitting down, you want to unlock your hips and come straight down, just like in the squat. But you're not going to want to cave your knees inwards, because that's going to create an injury eventually, or it might create you pain. So external rotation with the shoulders, external rotation with the hips, and your feet, the way that you walk, you don't want to be outwards like this, especially when you're squatting. I know a lot of people have been taught to squat with their feet outwards. You want to have your feet straight, actually. So whenever you can, hopefully always, or most of the time, you want to have your feet straight. And that's how you should walk. That's how you should also sit down, squat, and do everything else. The other one is you get the band and prop your foot on a bench or something that you can use to kind of get this like Bulgarian split squat type of motion, I guess you could say. And so the band is pulling this way, and this is going to give you a much better stretch than if you were not to have the band. And I would just kind of hunt for areas, like go back and forth, contract and relax. That means you're squeezing the muscle for a couple seconds and then relaxing. And then each time you do this, hopefully 2 minutes at a time, that's just like the general recommendation for all of these type of stretching exercises. You're going to increase the range of motion, and hopefully that pain goes away. Another thing you can do is you can grab a lacrosse ball or a 5-inch ball and put this on your TFL. So your TFL is going to be this little circle right here on the side of your hip. It's not the hip flexor, although you can smash that area. Most of the problems that give pain signals, especially on the IT band, is the TFL. You can even get over here on the side. You can smash that out. I would find a spot, like get it to where you can just find a spot that really hurts and sit on it and just really absorb that pain. And then relax. And you're definitely going to want a lacrosse ball, because a tennis ball would not work. It's not going to be able to give you enough pressure on relieving all the knots. So besides just stretching, the lacrosse ball, the bands, there's a billion other exercises you can do to fix your pain and reduce your pain and help get rid of your pain, but also become more mobile and have more range of motion, more flexibility. If you guys want me to do another video on this, I know it's kind of brief, but if you want me to do another video on this, go ahead and comment down below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and if you want to use anything in the description, that greatly helps me make more videos like this. All of them are Amazon links. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.